praise you all as we race one hand. On that track, race a rig and Fanatec wheel that holds him in, does not make him quake. Late night, pixel sun, every stream a hilarious run. Just one more, then it's done, but we're still here in the saddle. Mike goes racing, we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun. Drop in once, you'll never leave. Mike goes racing, lights all green. You two catch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap. Say hi, you're on the track. Hey! Jokes in the sidebar, somehow you're already barred. From a high to a heart, to a long paper wrench and a story. New sub, big cheer, and a super jet that comes to spin out. We all cheer, then laugh, 'cause it's part of the glory. Mike goes racing and we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun. Drop in once, you'll never leave. Mike goes racing, lights all green. You two punch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap. Say hi, you're on the track. Oh yeah. Tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart. Come for banter. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mike goes racing, feel that rush. Spam those emotes, flood that chat. Came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter, ended up a fan. New name and fate, oh what's this? One dumb joke, stop using traction control. That comment you can't resist. Now the chat gives you shit, wrenches in hand, mods on deck, every new sub, another name on the spec. Sprime is about to start! Mick goes racing, hit that subscribe. Tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart. Come for the banter, became a fan. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mick goes racing, feel that rush. Spam those emotes, flood that chat. Blush came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter, ended up a fan. From one viewer to a full-blown 10, we were strangers. Now it's race engineering, Hey! Mike goes racing, hit that subscribe. That tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart. Come for the banter, stay a fan. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mike goes racing, lock it in. Last lap laugh and a widescreen grin. You just dropped in, now you're a pit crew member. Come for banter. Hey, you're up a fan. Stream is about to start. Stream is about to start. Lights in the rig, shots like quick, make jumping on the grid. Alright, send it. Hey. Foot on the pedal, a grin in the can. You came for a school, now you're part of the plan. He's got a Pepsi here's you all as we race one hand.
Welcome. Thank you very much for everybody that's tuned in so far. 11 likes. Absolutely insane. Sean, Mitch, Pato, Daniel, Deep with the 5-month membership as well. Absolutely insane. Welcome everybody. Just trying to sort everything out. Make sure I got everything. No Pepsi Max tonight, unfortunately. Someone, not me, has managed to drink it all. And then thank you very much for the 2 viewers over on the Twitch. Oh, what a... Is this? Oh, it's not even on. And yes, to those that have been understanding that I was going to move my rig around, I did over the last week, and then ended up coming back to where it is, only because I've set up my old PC on my drawers, so I can then start doing some flight simulator streaming. So that should be fun. So let's get into it. We're going to head to Spa. It's the wife. It's the wife that's the fiend for it. It's the wife that's the fiend for it. But yeah, obviously I've gone ahead and now you'll start seeing this. I'll put it up on the big screen. This sort of style liveries that I'll be doing, sort of like the gold and black. So that's sort of what we'll be going with. Obviously the 2 monsters for the kids, and then obviously everything that I use: PlayStation, Fanatec, Trak Racer, Elgato for the stream deck and the lights, all the good things. So yeah, that's pretty much what you'll see most of my future cars be turned into. So let's get into this week. We're going to head to Spa. We're going to head to Spa today, but we will have a look at what we have for the week of racing. Ideally on paper, doesn't look like we're going to have anything. I do have one in mind, Sean. I do have one in mind. Let me just bring it up. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? It was there and then disappeared. I do have one in mind, and I can buy it on Amazon, which is good. Welcome, Wayne. Welcome. But the problem is I got to pay the same price for the fridge for postage. I'm pretty sure it was. I know. It's half the price. But this is what I want to get. So that's what I want to get. It's like a Michelin mini fridge. It's pretty much what I want to get. It fits 12 cans apparently, and it would actually look good on my desk. So yeah, that's really what I want. It's $150, so it's actually not too bad. But that's what I'm looking at getting. So it'd actually probably sit just down beside me at the down beside me before anything. Yeah. What does it say here? What's it got? What's in the box? Product specification. So it's 12 volts. What did it say? I know it gets down to like 12 degrees or something, 4 degrees or something. More. So it has a 6-liter capacity, which, yeah. What's it got? Doesn't even say. So the only issue is it keeps them at 18 degrees. So that's the only issue. Unless, you know, I go out the way and I spend $400 on a Redbull fridge, you know, those mini fridges, which would probably fit perfectly beside the rig as well. But I want to do things with the rig. You know, I eventually want to have a rooftop. Yeah, you can. You can just plug it into one of those USB hubs. 12 volt, but yeah, getting down to 18 degrees isn't ideal. But let's jump into this week's races. It looks like I've just missed out on race B, which is okay, but looking at Sardegna A reverse, 4 laps in the Redbull X2014 Junior, excuse me. So 4 laps around here would probably take 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Bidium. Just say Michelin Man, easier that way. Obviously, race C, where we're going. Obviously, it already tells us there. Circuit de Spa, 5 laps, racing mediums, group 3, high speed bop. And nothing too much out of that. Then we have race C, which it seems that everybody's doing. Which will be our Wednesday race, because we've got league starting on Friday. So make sure you jump into the Discord, have a look at the league. Was it league races? I think I've called it in the Discord. Join in there. The next 3 weeks have been dropped. I think it was Group 2, Group 3, and then Group 4. So that's all been sorted. We're going back to this race C, 12 laps, usable tires, mediums and softs. Obviously, we don't get weather at Watkins Glen, so you won't need the inters or wets. Obviously, again, modern hypercars like we had at Le Mans a few weeks back, and then medium bop with DR SR affected. Even though it says minimum number of none, you still need to pit for the tires. So let's head across into Circuit de Spa. Let's have a look at what we've got in the way of rankings. It looks like again the R8 is the meta again. Good to see PJ again in the Citroen. And wow, the R8 has taken over pretty quickly. This 4C is good to see that we've got a 4C just hiding about. But thank you very much for dropping the link there, Geordie. But I hope everybody has a good week. I hope everybody's had a good weekend, sorry. And didn't miss me too much in the grand scheme of everything. So yeah, let's just hop in. As much as I would love to use the freshly wrapped. Actually, we'll get tires for it, because I don't think we've got tires for it. Use up some more credits. There it is. Yeah, that's just typical PJ. Apparently, he managed to beat my quality time over at Bathurst, which all I wanted to do was get into the 15s. Sorry, I'm just going back here to Wayne's comment. That's all you need for your drinks. When did that comment come in? He must have deleted the message. Did you delete the message? Wayne? He must have deleted the message. Yeah, I've got like my mixed chat, and then the chat up at top here is the YouTube chat on my other screen. And it's just, yeah, a couple of things. Wayne must have got rid of it. Drink is the name of the man who was called Michael. But then looking at this, it's telling me Bidium by Bendum is the Michelin man's name. But yeah, I wonder how we go for this month if we can get to 800. That would be insane if we can. Also, the guys that I have in my my friends rankings, if you're cracking a 21 or a 20 and even quicker, can you drop your replay so I don't have to find one, please? Because I don't really like to go with the high guys because there's no point. I'm not quick enough. Well, they're too quick for my little feet. But we'll be rocking the new mod for the accelerator pedal tonight, so that'll be fun. Kiwi Dad, welcome in, legend. So yeah, I did use it the other night. I did have to adjust the spring and take a rubber washer out because the rubber washer was quite. Oh, okay, nothing in the 500s. Too many rubber washers. Oh, I should probably fix that too. Oh, and surely there's someone that's not an alien that I can chase. Yeah, sometimes it's nice just to have a look at a ghost or chase a ghost and then sort of get into it later. Geordie. Here we go, this guy's perfect. An 18. Pretty much on the dollar. Also, we forgot it. We forgot to press record likes and we forgot to do our confetti for the 14. Thank you very much for that, you legends. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can achieve. Ooh, I always forget that this is a little bit... Oh, should probably pay attention to where I'm going. PJ. It's not really where I should have braked. Look how much time I lost then. Wow. One thing I did do in regards to my my ghost is I actually got rid of my ghost, so it's not in the way when I'm trying to chase down a faster time. And that's how I managed to get my 15.9 at Bathurst, Mount Panorama. I cut the corner a bit too much there. We've got 10 minutes, so we'll keep running around on this. But yeah, I do thank you all for tuning back in after a week away. Greatly appreciated. I think I played a fair bit of, well, probably not too much, probably about 8 hours worth of Fallout 4. And the time that was off, the rest was with the kids. Yeah, look, it was alright. I think it was Thursday I wanted to get back on. And then I was like, no, we'll just jump on. Try and wow, just way too late there. Why was I so late? Why did I think that there was like a 125 meter marker there? Yeah, definitely enjoying the week off. And yeah, like I said, Thursday I wanted to sort of hop on, and then I was like, that's not... The hypercars you're talking about? Yeah, the hypercars were definitely fun at Le Mans. Haven't decided if I want to... I'll definitely be doing them Wednesday, but yeah, definitely an interesting... Way too early there on the brakes. It's interesting that the TS50 is the meta so far. Yeah, I saw Sammy getting a bit frustrated with them earlier. Yeah, the Ferrari sounds probably has the best sound. It's a bit of a shame that the BMW is a bit ordinary. Muzzit, welcome in, legend. It's a little bit better. I just don't think I just don't think the R8's my style here. Even though we just managed to almost clear a full second through there. No sense. Yeah, the Cadillac would have been a nice little choice, but it'd make it the first Cadillac in Gran Turismo. For Gran Turismo 7 anyway. Did it again. Hit the brakes way too early. And then I hit it way too late. Wessel, welcome in. It's also trying to get a feel for this mod. Yeah, the Ferrari's definitely got the best sound, that's for sure. The green stuff gets you. Was up, now I'm down. Way too wide. At least we got mediums though, group 3. Beats seeing hards all the time. Yeah, it'll be an interesting one. On paper, it all looks pretty ordinary. Eddie, welcome in, legend. Where'd you go? Yeah, I just don't like the R8 around here. Just don't like the R8 around here. Oh, that's a bit rude. And I was trying to get used to this because it's sort of like because this mod is like, it's nice, don't get me wrong, the mod is nice, but oh, nice. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. We took last week off. Well, I didn't realize you could do that. Nah, not yet. This is pretty much the first race we've done here. I do know the GDR is very underrated around here. But yeah, I took last week off, Eddie. Just to have a bit of an R&R. But yeah, this pedal mod, it's like the first like probably quarter of the press. It's like standard. And then it's like standard, but then it's, yeah, I didn't race last week, so there's nothing I could have. So there's no movement. It's definitely a bit of a handful. Now, having a look at the top 100, there's definitely no skyline in it. It also doesn't help too that it's just trying to get used to this pedal now that I've modified it. If that doesn't give me a penalty, I'll be very surprised. But yeah, the GDR is usually around here is very stable. But I'm getting a bit bored of the R8 being the meta every week. Yeah, still haven't really seen too many AMGs in the top 100 mark, but thanks for the tip. I might use that a little bit later. Nah, the R8 is the meta, Wezel. Look at the top 100, mate. There's like 600 of them. It's gonna be a handful. Because even being off the track just a little bit there, it sort of dragged me into the greens. But thank you very much for the. I don't know why it even put me into traction control then. Yeah, it's annoying, this pedal. It's like, they're sort of like, actually, while we're here, we'll exit. We've got 10 seconds, which is okay. Come on. No, wait till you, wait till you see the Look at that. For the first, really, 35%. Is all part of the accelerator. So yeah, I've got another one for, I think that was Darkblade. I don't know. I've got another one as well for, I got Fire for 30 likes. So get onto that. Where are we starting? What was it? P11. Worst spot to start. Adjust everything. Back there. Yeah, there you go, Eddie. There's my message. Stream Elements finally jumping on. Yeah, what we might do, we might... Oh, this is in the worst spot. So there's already that big gap between us and P10. Not ideal. 5 laps here. This should be easy an 8-lap race. 5 laps around here, ridiculous. It's like 15 minutes. So really, we can sort of keep our keep the tires off the edge quite a bit. Why do I feel like I'm braking so far back coming into that corner? Oh, come on. Might end up having to remove this mod. Got someone left. Not too wide, too wide, too wide, too wide. Off the ripple strip. The Queed, welcome in. The Q. Don't know how to pronounce that one. I do apologise if I have. Well, welcome to the pit crew, mate. This pedal mod, gun in the bin. Do you know 6 behind us is, well, it would be actually a good pick. Don't know where he's going. Nah, well, I've modded my I love how I'm the one that gets penalised. First race, mate. First race, and I might have to disconnect my mod off my accelerator pedal, because trying to get used to that is ridiculous. Pretty much going very well. Going very well. Now we had another person subscribe as well. Thank you so very much for that. Looks like it says 758. Could be 756. Hard to tell with the font sometimes. So I should probably make that just by a windowed effect. It doesn't help when you get rammed in the rear and because no one's paying attention and then they just run off going haha. Oh. Okay, this is going. What's going to happen? I'm going to remove this mod because this mod it goes from flaccid to hard, and we'll continue to go with this race. But this mod, I need to play around with it because it is absolutely terrible. It's only an Allen key and a bolt, so not too bad. Just I find the OEM Fanatec accelerator just a bit sloppy. Come on, out of there. This is definitely going to hurt the dirt. There's something about this, the steering in this too doesn't feel 100%. Like I even went too deep in my braking. Even too deep in my braking. And I still managed to get rear-ended on that last lap. Makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. Yeah, but the problem with the mod, like I said, there's like it's very loose, and then it goes into very hard, which is not ideal. Because I don't like this car. This car, I don't know how the R8 is always the meta lately. I just don't understand. But yeah, it's the mod. I've put a mod. I put a mod on the accelerator pedal, and it's like here. And it's very hard getting used to it. Well, the whole steering just feels it doesn't feel correct, especially in the R8, because I drove the R8 the other day when it was at Deep Forest, and it felt smooth. It felt perfect, but around here it's just something about the steering doesn't feel correct. Yeah, I don't know. Mick, welcome in, legends. Nah, it's always clean face with me, mate. Even with a few of the jobs that I've been applying for, it'll be a clean shave for interview day. Excuse me. Oh, again, way too deep into the braking zone. Well, first race back, not exactly the greatest. All right, Sean, thanks very much, mate. Good to see you back in chat after my week off. Oh, man. Yeah, all right. I don't... Yeah. What do we got? We've got one more lap. See, this definitely should be how it should be with these dailies. Okay, you've got daily race A, which is about 10 minutes. Then this race is about 15 minutes. Oh my God, man. Just get me in a position. And then race B should be like the 25 minutes. The fact this is 5 laps, not ideal. Well, especially in the R8, the R8 just doesn't feel like it's the car for here. Usually for, like, here it's the M6. Which we might have to pull out. Distraction. Thank you very much, Sean, for the $3. I'm like, one last thing. What's he talking about? Distraction. Thank you very much, Sean. Greatly appreciated, mate. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, we'll definitely jump underneath the dash and remove this mod between drinks. I'm definitely not going to be able to get through this race with P1 just about finishing. Jeez, Escabini starting at like 9th, finishing 2nd. Good finish. I've also thought about Mr. Sparks' theory and his endurance series. And I thought, this could be something I could jump onto, but at the same time, it's definitely not, I'm definitely not going to finish this race. It's definitely, definitely something I'd love to do, but it's just the timing. I might have to back it up and move over there. Oh man, this thing just doesn't like any part of this track. Imagine having an all. Are these all four-wheel drive? Four-wheel drive, and just any time you hit a ripple strip, it just doesn't like it. Yeah, nice. It's just the timing difference, because he runs it in like the afternoon their time, which is like one of those which is just an odd time for us. It's not what I wanted, but sure. All right, we're gonna get this mod sorted. should be 2 rounds that clash in the community series. It's Zex and myself double stack. Otherwise, oh yeah, nice, nice. Now the R8 I feel is a bit how you're going in that race. So I'm going to select. Oh, that's in the way. We're going to select the M6 because I know the M6. I know how to move it around. Let's see how we go. I know how to move it around. Well, that feels a little bit better. Probably just lurking. They're probably just lurking. Now trying to get used to this, the basic pedal. Oh, did I knock? I did knock it. Perry, welcome in. Dan, welcome in. How are we, legends? Thank you very much for tuning in. It's just all about just trying to stay off the green stuff. And I'm not talking about the grass, I'm just talking about the AstroTurf. Oh, and the worst thing is if I jump out now, jump into even the GDR, it's going to be a bit of a how you going. How is your mum, mate? Hope she's well. Hope she's well. Chicken jockey. Yeah, pretty much. Just cleaning up the edges. Cleaning up the edges. Greasy, hazard. So where we're starting? 13th. Again, not an ideal spot. But the... that's always good, mate. That's always good to hear. Actually, we might jump into the AMG. I guess I'm not a top 100 driver, so it doesn't really matter, does it, too much? Doesn't really matter too much. There's the two M6s in this race, an NSX Lambo and a Viper. Oh. That is absolutely terrible. And this is again why I dislike Spa. Because it's every time it's that starting point. And if you're not first, You're starting off in the worst spot. Bro, what was bro doing? Why was he braking going up the hill? Is he tanking his DR? Yeah, it's a good mixture, but it's still. The one Medicar. Oh my god. This guy's gonna leave. Oh no, chicken jockey. Bro, you were like... Why? I'm barely even on it. This is an absolute joke. Barely even on it. See, that's ridiculous. Looking at this, I'm not even at full pace and it's telling me I'm at full pace. Ridiculous. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna sort out this pedal settings. Why is the door open? Come on, come in here. The R8. The R8's the meta. Because it's just ridiculous. Like I'm not even like 100%. That's 100%. See, ready? Like not even 100% yet. I still had multiple. I found if I run it at about 15, because that's what it was originally. Yeah, so by the time I get to 100%, it's 100%. Did that drop out for you guys? Yes? No? Maybe? Read the question. I don't know what happened there. It sort of like dropped out and reconnected. Yeah, it's weird because it was like, get to like 100%. It's like very like minuscule. But that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it sort of said that it disconnected then reconnected. So I was a bit unsure. I think it was the little man where he was playing. The joys of buying tragic Ethernet cable. Again, it's done it again. So weird. It's like dropped out like twice. Don't know what's going on. There's definitely a delay because You fucking serious, cunt? Still here? We still here? So weird that I'm having this issue. Don't know why it's doing it. Let's try that again. Hello. Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. Still here. Interesting. Yeah, it dropped out on the. It said it disconnected from the computer, and then I know why it disconnected just a second time there because I unplugged the USB. But yeah, ridiculous. Where did I make go? There was a guy here that was. Oh no, it was an 18, wasn't it? How? What? There he is. We'll get back into it. Hello, Frank Walker from National Tiles. Let's go. Let's go. It's just it's I find it absolutely absurd. Yeah, I've always found the Skyline the most stable Group 3 car out of every. Out of all the Group 3s. And then just trying to understand this pedal issue. It's a big one as well. Out of the bigger M3s, Group 3s anyway. If you go into your smaller M3, Group 3 category, the RCZ, the 4C are both pretty stable characters. Yeah, but I don't know why I need to have 15% sort of cut off my pedal to get me that far. Like I was watching Digit the other day with the new pedals, which are very similar to a degree. So I watched him use those pedals, and they look so seamless. I'm probably not a big fan of the actual pedal itself, being those little cups. But yeah, it just makes no sense to me why I've got to have 15% of my pedal cut to actually then get the full 100% out of it. So Fanatec, if you're watching, What's the deal? Let me know. Lost so much time because I was going so wide then. Yeah, but there's no actual pedal adjustment in itself, and that's what I was looking at the on Saturday when I was actually installing the mod. Because all the mod is just two springs with a little dampener. I'm quicker than some of the dudes with beards. Naya, welcome in, legend. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. Naya. Spanish. how's the DR score going? Yeah, next question. It's going up, and then we had a week off, and then the last two. Yeah, this was like a Hall effect sensor. Yeah, something like that. I gotta be up and then go to accelerate and just lose 0.02 of a second. Hundredths of a second, sorry. Yeah, they're just your basic CSL Fanatec pedals. And I'm usually really good. I didn't touch any wiring. There's no wiring that was touched. Because I used the same... I did the same thing on Saturday when I did some qualies for Deep Forest, and I didn't even touch any wiring. Yeah, when I did the qualies for there's no wiring that was touched. I didn't even dismantle the board. I never touched any sensors though. It could be a dirty sensor. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one to work out because it just feels absolutely rubbish. This feels so ridiculous. Do I need to start doing a beard GoFundMe? Is that what I got to do? Yeah, well, I've lost like that first 15% of my pedal because where the when you go to 100%, it's just not there. Like 100% kicks in at like 70%. Yeah, I know. You've shown it like 3 times in stream. I just need a message. I have seen your message. I just haven't gotten back to you. Yeah, we've turned the calibration and everything, reset everything. I was on for a good lap, and then I did that corner. Maybe now enough time to do it again. Yeah, we've already gone in. We've done a reset. Like the brake pedal's fine. The brake pedal feels normal, but yeah, it's just. No, not really. It does sit there and does show me because I put it as marked as on red. Yeah, I'll pull it apart tomorrow and I'll have a look. Might just need a clean. Because last time I cleaned it was like 4 months ago. So anything's possible. But thank you very much for the 27 likes and the 15 of you currently watching here on the tube. There's only one over on ooh. Yeah, the wiring with the Fanatec is like a RG45. Starting in the same dodgy spot again. An RG45. So nothing too. Nothing too fiddly like that. I know the G29, they were like all individual. I actually got to the point where I broke the earth on the brake, so I just stripped it back and wound it around the screw and then screwed it back in, no problem, and sold that on to a kid who actually liked it without the skin. P11 is not the best spot to start. Oh, the G29 has the most thinnest wiring I have seen in a long time. Even my grandfather, who used to run like, what was it, O or 00 size trains, the wire he used for that was thicker. Yeah, just about. Yeah, what I'd actually done is I'd actually cut the I don't know how I managed to do it, but when I was putting the oh, biker man, call it a day. When I was, what was I doing? I think I was putting the everything back onto my old frame, and something had happened, and I'd actually cut the mains power cord. So that was not ideal. I still don't feel quick around here. No, it's flag. Someone quit? I'm not even sure. I didn't even see anybody. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember how I managed to cut the power cord. But when I realised, I was like, damn. Maybe we'll jump into the Porsche next, the 992. He had the better line, let the pull back. Look, I probably would if it was competitive. It's definitely not that competitive. Especially with the, oh, wow. Oh yeah, nice. I never got the... Never touched the load cell upgrade. So it's good when some people do that. Jeez, this old man up ahead must have had like a 4-second penalty. No, it would have been for probably hitting Strato. Why would you even attempt to overtake there? Like, come on, mate. Can see that happening. It's time and a place to overtake, and coming into that area, not the spot to do it. You're trying to go too wide through the most shortest set of S's, and then you want to try and ram me out the way because you've left me no room. Okay, buddy. Calls me a dog and then leaves. That's hilarious. I'll never buy one either. Like I said to, who did I say? I said to someone in a chat, I like to see what the best overall can be for the minimum amount of money, because not everybody has, you know, I know even the the Fanatec load cell is like 160 bucks. And then even the mod that I've done here for my brake pedal was $33. There was no difference in my Logitech one. Why is it always a yellow flag here? Indigo, welcome in. What happened there? Why didn't people? Why did people try and avoid someone taking a penalty? Welcome to the pit crew, Indigo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Look, way too wide coming in there. We need to gain 2 positions. This is not really ideal for the DR. Dropping positions like we are. Biker man left. No, we're now dead last. Nice. Well, it's a $150 upgrade to the pedals that I have that came with my steering wheel. So, depends on how you want to sort of look at it. TKC, welcome in, legends. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, big crash up ahead. What's that? 2 cars. Dr. Evil and Mofo. What happened there? I'm sure we'll see something in a chat, surely. Yeah, I want to upgrade this Fanatec to probably the Formula 1 wheel. Like, I love the GT3 wheel, but it doesn't give me the options for L2, R2. Yeah, not last now. I had the G29. I didn't have the 923, but there's definitely a huge difference going from belt to direct drive. I felt probably slower for probably the first 3 weeks, and then depending on what race and what combo, I feel that I'm much quicker. Yeah, we had a heap of cars fall off. Oh my god! And then here I am going all over the place. Just gets a bit slippery through there. Tyres seem to be in a good spot. Well, someone else left. Yeah, I got called a dog and someone left. Got called a dog and someone left because they didn't give me enough room to... Oh, pistol motivating to the dirt. Because apparently, you know, they want to try and give me... they want to try and... How much time did he have? There's no way that was 4 seconds. They want to try and give me no room coming up to this set of chicane S's, this S. And then wanted to try and ram me at T2. What's wrong, mister? What's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, it's okay. I didn't slap your door. I didn't slap it. No, it's okay. No, it was me. Yeah, I broke it. I'll have to fix it. Yeah, I'll fix it. What do you got? You want me to fix it? You want me to fix it?
No.
We have to have a look at what's been going on between Doc Evil. Do you want me to fix your Legos? Bring it here. What, are you talking about this? Oh, you're talking about the, what am I meant to do with this? We will actually, let's try the AMG. Actually, no, I said I was going to use the Porsche, didn't I? Oh.
Turn off.
Yeah, bring it here. Even though I know the Porsche is not the meta for this week. Yeah, I think my optimal was about 2.7, 15.75. Where's the rest of it?
Right here.
Yeah, bring it here. I don't know if I can fix this. Where'd you get all this from?
I don't know.
You been eating chocolate?
No. I'm eating chocolate in my mouth.
Where'd you get the chocolate from?
My tummy.
No, where'd you get the chocolate from?
My mom gave it.
Mum gave it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I want it.
Where'd you get it from?
Right here.
Yeah.
Look,
There you go.
it's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Oh.
Gotta stand here. See?
What?
Hey.
Hi. Dad.
Yeah.
Why are you watching that?
Because that's how I race.
Quite little.
Yeah, because I need to see all of this.
Okay.
I can't fix this, mister. I need the rest of you. I need the rest of it.
I can't see at my wheel.
Look, I put the Lego together. It's missing the main components because all it is just a little car. It's missing the main chassis piece.
Why is he running?
Why is he running? Because he's running.
Then why is he red?
Because he's doing a lot of running.
Oh, running.
Let's put it up here.
Okay.
I need to find the other pieces because you only gave me half of it. Yeah, that's mine. You should go get some wipes and wipe your face, please. Thank you very much for the 760. Let's go.
760?
Yeah, 760 people that follow Daddy. That's ridiculous. It's wild.
That's like you?
Yeah, they're following me.
What the...
Say it.
What the fuck?
Say it again.
What the fuck? I'm finding you.
Because they like obviously they like me.
It's like inside you.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
It's right here. That's like you.
Yeah.
It's what's wrong.
Yeah, 760 people follow me.
What?
Yeah.
This?
7? 7?
Like that's the one?
That's 2. That's 7.
This is 7?
Yeah. That's 6.
That's 6?
That's 6.
That's 5?
That's 5, yeah. That's 6.
That's 6?
That's a good job.
That's a little bit.
Daddy's persistent, Mick. Persistent.
Yeah, that's a new one.
What's the new one?
It's like a new one.
Oh, my socks? No, these are old socks.
They're old stuff.
Yeah. They're old socks.
Dad,
28 seconds. Yes.
want this?
Yeah, we'll get him behind the wheel soon. He's the youngest. The younger brother likes to sit on the rig more than
What's that?
the oldest. That's called a ratchet.
Which one?
Yes, this is a ratchet.
Which one? Dad, I like it. New book.
You like my lights on that one? Because my other one doesn't have it. How would you have lost? Oh, because you would have had kids and friends' kids and stuff.
Where's the star?
You see a star on that one?
Let me see.
Oh, he definitely is. Both the boys are.
I made it. Dad, what is doing? Dad, where's 5? Dad, that's all. There is 5. Dad, which one?
I'll have to like get him to be almost
Dad, which one?
this close.
No, this one? This one.
No, this is that here.
What is that?
It was the seat.
Oh, it's it. Oh,
Yeah, just adjusting it back to where it was.
Dad, it's already later.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What do you mean why I did that?
I'll do it.
No, leave it.
Why should I not doing
Because I'm
it?
trying to race. Do you want to sit on that chair?
What? Yeah. Oh,
I'll
I
take-
jump on the web.
Yeah.
I can sit up.
Yeah, you can.
Are you
11th again. Now we need to try and get top 10. Let's see how we go in the Porsche.
Dad?
Yes.
I want to do the way. Hello, Rainbow.
Where's the rainbow?
The web.
No, we're not touching that, please.
Why?
Just leave it red.
What the?
Yep, that's pretty much all it is. I reckon in the time that I wake up to the time they go to school, it's probably Dad, probably 64 times. Yeah, you can do it. You can fix it. Just put it the other way, yeah. You're gonna get a new one? Where are you gonna get the new one from? And the big thing is too, it's trying to teach him how to do things himself. Hang on. Yes. Why do I get that? Because I like it. Yeah, I like it. Oh, it's carnage up ahead. That's from my back. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Daddy, are you racing tonight? Yeah, it's from my back. Because Daddy has an old back. A sore back. Yeah, he has a back that hurts. Yeah. That's why Daddy uses that. I use it for my back. Yeah, I very heard that. Yeah. I'm just trying to race, buddy. Oh, too wide, too wide. Get me off here. Yeah. Daddy wants a new chair, but not yet. Can we stop? Can we stop, mate? It's not heavy. It's just stuck. Hey, I'm gonna just ask you just to quiet it down a little bit, okay? You're very loud. You're very loud. Thank you very much for the 29 likes. Greatly appreciated. Hey, stop. It's very loud. Because Mum and Felix are sleeping and you're being very loud. That's very loud. Hey. You should be asleep, mate. You should be in bed. Yeah. I had it in the cupboard. It was in the cupboard. It was in the cupboard. It was in my cupboard. Yeah. Yeah, that cupboard. Oh, I gave him space to come back on and he just cut the corner some more. Yeah, we'll get a new one later. Yeah, I'll fix it, mate. Where's old mate going? Hang on. Yeah, mate, I'm racing at the moment. Yeah, I'm playing the game. This is why I say you should be with Mum in bed. So Daddy can do some racing. Oh, Gutters has left. Oh, he must have been behind us. Yeah. It is very loud. Nope, someone left. Let's go. Hey, you're just a little bit too loud. Can we turn it down, please? What have I said about the moon and the sun? When the sun is down, you got to be quiet. And when the sun is up, you can be loud. Yeah, you don't want the sun to wake up angry. Gutters. I thought that was you. I thought that was you. Did you like my reply to your message? Yeah, I saw that you left. I was like, oh, what happens? Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, see if you can fix it with your monster truck. Yeah, I had one guy try and take go like dive bombs, left me no room in the S's or the chicane just before the start finish line, and then tried taking me out T1, and I saw that coming, and then called me a dog and left. It's like, mate, there was still like 3 laps left. No, I just get distracted instead, dang. Someone else left. Why isn't there? Where's the ghost? Why didn't the ghost just? What happened there? Yes. Usually, I'll message someone if they take me out of the way and go, "That was a really good idea. That was a very clean race." Or if I get taken out and nobody actually waits, I go, "Thanks for waiting." And 9 out of 10 times they'll leave. No, stop. I don't see any ghost cars anymore. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's always sarcasm. The Porsche is definitely not it, but it definitely stays very stable. Like, I don't understand how some of them even have got like S driver ratings when you watch the multiple races take someone out. Can we just pump the brakes, mate? You're very loud and you're very full on. I'm trying to race here, okay? Can you go get some wipes for your face? Yeah, I thought about jumping across to the Euro account, seeing how much better it would be over there, but I was just like, maybe that can wait till we get to Watkins. Oh my god. So we're heading into the pits then. I'm yet to find a car that I'm actually happy with in regards to how it feels. That's not how we finished, 11th. Yeah, see, but I think if you're dropping on at this time of the night, nobody's on. You're not getting too many on. Yeah, see, this is like prime, like during the day time, sort of, when people are on. Yeah, wipe your face with them. Yeah. You got chocolate on your face, look at the mirror. Yeah, the mirror behind me. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what sort of... I haven't done too many races. I think I've done 12 or 13. Maybe we'll jump back into the R8. And we'll see how we go with that. Oh. This is on. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, you get that far, you know, you're 12 hours behind. You jump on now, it's like in the morning. Yeah, I definitely need to set a decent poly. With the Porsche felt comfortable, but not something I would. No, I was on the BMW before. It just didn't feel right. Yes. What? No, it's good. You never got one. Only Felix got one. Yeah, it's Felix's.
I hate it.
Just trying to work out what would be going on right here. Maybe. What we got? We got 5 minutes, which is fine. Let's have a quick look at the top. See, it's just the R8 everywhere. R8, R8. I didn't think much of the GDR. The Supra, no. Maybe the 4C. The NSX. Maybe the Mazda could be alright. Genesis, the old Genesis, okay. I'm pretty sure we got one of them. Of course, we've got no mediums. Yeah, I've tried the GDR as well. Yeah, it's a new one.
Look at the bubbles one.
Yeah, it's the bubbles.
Where the bubbles? Where the bubbles?
We might try the Viper next. I'll just jump into Genesis. We'll see how we go with that. Mate, what have I said? Do I need to put you to bed? Yeah, I saw that. Ah, that's right, the Merc was the other one I was going to jump into. Completely forgot about the Merc. Jeez, this is just tops. Has no top speed. Alright, I will jump into the AMG, and then I will put the little one to bed. You would have seen the face. You would have definitely have seen it when the headset come off, didn't you, Mick? BRB. BRB.
Can we do a restart?
Can we do a restart? The worst thing is, go to little one. Do you want a milk? Yes. Do you want? And it's like, yes, I want a milk. And it's just like, oh. Did I miss anything? What? What volume are you talking about? Why? Why, dog? Blade, welcome in, legend. How are we, Blade? Hope you're well. Surely we've got a 30. Someone that hasn't smacked that like button yet. Especially with 21 of you watching, which is just mind-blowing to me that 21 of you guys wants to continually come in and watch this standard of driving. Watkins gonna get reset. Oh. Put me off a little bit there. Good to see you, Blade. I was actually surprised. I walked in through the door and I see 3, 2, 1. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. And I'm having a couple pieces of salami in the mouth, which isn't exactly ideal. Legends. Absolute legends. $31. Nah, see, I'm not the only one that thinks that there's something not right about these Group 3 cars. I had the same problem in the only car that so far that has felt somewhat stable and good is this and the 992. The R8 doesn't feel very good. The GDR doesn't feel too good. And I'm sure if you went across to Sammy and Rory, they'd both be on Watkins Glen with the hypercars. But yeah, there's just something that doesn't... I wouldn't say they've nerfed them. It's just the settings. This week's races, this should be probably 6 or 7 laps. Race A, obviously we never really do race A here. This should, yeah, 6 or 7 laps for this particular race. Hypercars at Watkins Glen should have been weeks ago when they had the, I think it was 24 or 12 hour of but yeah, we haven't done Watkins Glen yet, so I'm not sure. Yeah, that's why I messaged him. You message? That's where I was tagged. But yeah, it's definitely one of those ones where it's like, even on paper, you knew it was going to be an absolute rubbish week. Like, you've got the Redbull X 2014, then you got 5 laps here and then 12 laps at Watkins Glen. Like, don't get me wrong, Le Mans, hypercars, weather, absolute perfect. And then they go ahead and give us 12 laps at Watkins Glen. Like, what did Almate say? The fact Daddy Ash has the quickest time as well. But see, even like watching watching Sammy have a go at Watkins Glen. Like, he goes, it's enjoyable, but it's not enjoyable because the cars are too quick for that. And I was almost like half tempted to take an extra week and really set up for flight sim stuff for my other channels. But yeah, it's an interesting one. And I also need to get back into doing some more FIFA content, so trying to get some bum in the seat to do all that. Yeah. Oh, it's not that. It's just there's something that's been done this week where it just doesn't feel right. Especially like the fact that Saturday I used the group 3 R8 and I managed. It just felt clean. It felt like quick. It felt everything. Then jump into this race and it's just there's just something that just doesn't really, some sort of calculation there is not working as it should. Yeah, I need to go back into doing FC content. I definitely need to get back into it. Like I'm in the process of doing recordings for AFC Wimbledon career mode. I'll upload them up in three 5-season lots. And I'm halfway through, I think, of the 3rd season or 2nd season. Sonny, welcome in, legend. Hope you're well, mates. Are they serious? Where did I even go off? Welcome in. Yeah, definitely need to get, you know, even though I'm at the moment, I'm even looking at getting back into work full time, so everything. You know, a lot of all of this will probably take the back seat, and probably the thing that's probably going to stay maybe is the maybe the streams, I don't know. I'll work it out once everything happens. Mate, if I grow a beard, I've said this multiple times, if I grow a beard, I look homeless. And then I'll end up as a single man with 2 kids. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't stream the AFC here on YouTube. I'd be doing it on Twitch. I do have another Twitch account that I'm going to try and do. I'm just trying to work it all out, because I'm looking at probably doing 1 day a week where I do flight simming like during the day, and then potentially do flight simming during like a Sunday night. But it's just, again, just trying to work out scheduling, because I don't really want to pack myself too much, because like by the time I drop the kids off, want to go do some exercise, get home, it's like 1 o'clock already. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't do. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be doing. Let's jump back into the R8. See how we go. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing FC streaming here. Yeah, we'll definitely see what happens as we move forward, because if the wife gets a job before me, I probably will ease up on the job applications. If I get a job before the missus, this then takes a backseat, like very big backseat. Very big backseat. Yeah, pretty much. Like, if I can do like a 20, I'll be pretty happy. Yeah, 21's pretty good. Even if I get like a high 20s. Operations manager, sort of maintenance planning, maintenance scheduler, those sort of roles. I applied for a couple of jobs at Boeing Defense, Ramatel, Northrop, Komatsu, Penske. Penske, unfortunately, I got told that not needed. It was not qualified enough, or whatever they wanted to. Sort of saved it. Oh, we would have been in the 21s, man. We would have been in the 21s. So yeah, that's sort of, if not, it'll be sort of like logistics planning or something that I was doing before I finished up with the fence. And everything I'm looking at is in the pay bracket that I want to be in. Hence why most of this, definitely not in the part, or maybe I'll have to have a look. Maybe they've got maintenance planning in Hungry Jack's. Well, I should probably save this, shouldn't I? I think I got it. But yeah, that's the sort of role I'm looking at. It was sort of what I'd done before I'd finished up. So it was something I really enjoyed. You know, ordering parts, scheduling, servicing, scheduling. You know, speaking to each of the different squadrons. Yeah, there's quite a few. Something's not right here. We're still waiting on someone. Oh, holding onto the C's with our skin of our teeth. Nah, what got me was the last corner. I would have been 21s. I would have been like a 21.6 for sure. Yeah, it would have been up probably around P5, I reckon, if I didn't stuff up that last few corners. But yeah, there's not too much going on the way of what I'm wanting, but there's still stuff that's got my expertise in or my experience anyway. I wouldn't say my expertise, my experience, which will help me get into some positions. Ideally, I'd like to get into aviation, but at the moment, I don't have the proper qualifications for that. So I'll need to work out a way to get those qualifications and go from there. Well, I do appreciate those that have subscribed tonight. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I reckon I'll be probably close to that. Bowie knife. Welcome in, legends. Thank you very much for subscribing and coming in. Looks like someone's gone. Yeah, if I go aviation maintenance, it means I have to be an aviation technician, which would be pretty cool. Or boys, settle down. The 992 GT3, which is the new the new 911 in. The new Group 3 911. I got an old boss that's told me to just get into go study aeronautical engineering. And I'm like, geez, mate, I'm not that smart. He goes, well, if I can do it and I'm not that bright, you can do it. I'm like, cheers for the confidence. Especially with the money he told me he's earning, which is, excuse my, I'll spell it out for you guys, R-E-T-A-R-D-E-D. This guy's a Gronk. See, I feel slow. Why do I feel so slow against these guys, even though I moved up 4 positions? Oh, go to the undercut. Whoa. I don't think I could have done that any better than that. It's just disappointing about that 2 seconds. Oh. Where did this guy come from? I think it just gave me 2 seconds, but didn't give me a reasoning. Richie, welcome in, legends. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm a heavy vehicle mechanic and a light vehicle mechanic by trade. But for me to keep my pension, I cannot do that job. And if I do that job, I lose my pension. And then I can't get it back until I'm 55. And this, look, as much as I used to enjoy mechanics, I don't enjoy it now. Unfortunately, defense sort of ruined that love for mechanics for me. So yeah, I was a mechanic from well, depending on how you want to look at it, mechanic from 2009 to 2024. No, there's no one on Twitch, mate. I got one viewer, which is me. Which is all, when it's one viewer, it's always the host. But yeah, I know you're on Twitch, Geordie. If you want to look up, I am McT. So my obviously my, oh man, that was not ideal. Obviously my driver tag for this, my PSN. Oh look, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it when I was doing light vehicle stuff, because you just do a cashier on the weekend and you pretty much made your week's wage, depending on who you work for. But then yeah, I obviously joined the fence to get my heavy ticket, and that, yeah, okay, sure, some I'd probably say 60% of the job is mechanics, but you've got many different hats you wear. Like when I was in, and it's now changed since I also got out, is we used to be fuel technicians as well. So we would, is someone going to the pits? So we would, we would be dealing with ABTA, understanding flashpoints of ABTA and doing testing and, taking receipts and so many like different hats. And then you also become an aircraft, or what they refer, it's called a back 12, but a aircraft system cable technician as well. So you go do a 9-week technical course on resistors and 240 volts and go learn about how to, how that whole system works, which was cool. So, before I got out, the fence had handed over the fuel side to contractors, and I know a heap of boys got out and jumped into that part of the industry. All you got to do is just go ! PSN, and then that's the same name as my other Twitch account, which I'll do FC, and I'll do flight simming on. So yeah, going back to that position, and then yeah, obviously, 60% of the job was mechanics, probably 30% of the what an absolute wank. Yeah, that's the same as my other Twitch account. And then yeah, obviously when the fuel got handed over to contractors, then yeah, I ended up sitting in an office role, getting an understanding of how to do maintenance, scheduling, planning, and all that. So that was enjoyable for me, and that's why now, looking at positions that I want to go into, that's what I want to do. Because I was on the phone, I was doing my thing, understanding my thing, knew my thing. Like I was looking after 230 pieces of kit across 4 or 5 different squadrons. Okay, that's fair. It happens. But yeah, I reckon if you want to get out of the industry and you want to go learn something and get paid half decent for it, go jump in defense. Good housing benefits, you get a full 4-bedroom house for like $620 a fortnight. I don't know what the current going rate is. I think it's about that. They take $10 for water and off you go. Yeah, what's yours? Geordie Soccer or something, isn't it? Just comment. Just go on the Twitch comment, and then I'll look at your account from my other channel. Yeah, sorry I didn't tell you what the dailies were. I should probably put a dailies command in. Yeah, I thought we'd start on this one so we can get the, I'm going to call it the crap race out of the way. Alright, whichever one, mate. Whichever one. Well, I guess that was nice until it lasted. Try to give him space, and he still wants to take me out. Yeah, there we go. I'll add that after stream. Oof. On my other account. And that will put us back into the D's, sadly. It would do that. It would do that. Oh, fuck's sake. This annoys me. It's like I've already said it from the last race. And there, you still got to go in and you still got to play around with that. Well, I'll add both of them. I'll add both of them. Yeah, I pretty much will do, obviously, this week. I'll do, not this week, I'll do this race today, then Wednesday I will do obviously race C, and then Friday we've got our league. So if you're wanting to be on the league, just rock up. I'll tell you what. What car? Or what group class? I think it's group 2 for Friday. And then we've got, I think, 3 30-minute races, which is nice. Alright, Mick. Enjoy your slumber, mate. And we'll catch you in the next one. I think we're about on par here. Lousy, how are we, mate? Didn't see you there. Yeah, race A is Sardegna, road track A, reverse in the X 2014 Redbull Junior. which is like 5 laps. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, everything's in there. I will put your post up tomorrow in regards to Friday's first league. Yeah, but it's only 4 laps as well, which is even more annoying. But I guess that's standard. Standard A shenanigans. There we go. There we go. A 21, 1, 2, 5. Sheesh. Oh, I can't even save. It wasn't even quick enough. Oh, man, no. Well, calculated. Put us just to P2. Thanks very much, Geordie, for getting the Discord back into the Ds. Yeah, sitting in the Ds is not ideal. Just watching that driver rating go boop, falling off. That's the issue, it's the hard tires. Makes it skatey. Oh, look, I think going across into race C on Wednesday will definitely jump back up. But I'll probably jump into the Euros for race C. But yeah, I feel like I've definitely got about 0.3 in me. But all it takes is one win to push us back up into C probably anyway. I do need to change that, so we'll get rid of that. You're right. I also feel like, oh, that is brutal. I also feel like some of these guys, they like to sort of sit, because I remember first seeing this guy before, and I haven't seen him in anything higher than a D. Yeah, I know. 7th is usually the goal, Sonny. Especially with the first couple of races that we did. Something just did not feel right with any of these cars. I don't know why I upshifted to the 3rd there. Oh, he's half a second there. Opening up the back door. How did you not go half a second for what happened there? That's a quick time, especially on controller, Daniel. That's the worst thing isn't it something you sort of know Mate, why would you even try and attempt to push that? I never understand anybody that tries and pushes in that corner. It's the most, all those two corners, it's the most technical corner because you're sort of going backwards. Yeah, Dan's really quick, especially on controller. And this custom slipstream is absolute bogus. The amount of people that try and overtake on that corner. I had one guy try and do it to me earlier and then called me a dog because I had no space I could give him and I pushed him wide. And then he ended up leaving. How many people try and block after being penalised? It's like, mate, you were so slow that I'm going to try and overtake you anyway. At least I'm consistent. 26s across the last 2 laps. I went way too deep. So that's the thing, P1, if you can avoid making your own errors, and even errors like that, you're off with the distance. You're gone. Hey, buddy. I think the thing is too, in these lower lobbies in the Ds, if you can sort of be just a tad quicker than everybody else, and especially going through En Rouge, you know, you'll get people that will break going up through En Rouge. If you can get through there without obviously making a mockery. Look on Facebook Marketplace. There's usually, I know for me anyway, there's usually quite a few budget-friendly ones. Or if you're pretty handy with a circular saw or even a handsaw, make one out of wood. Pick up a couple of 3 pallets. Take out your spine, so your big thick pieces, and make a frame out of that. Or if you're pretty handy with some PVC pipe, plenty of PVC ones out there. You can just fill up with water to give them a bit more weight. Oh, mate's gone. And then yeah, you just, if you can find yourself a cheap car seat, slap it together. Someone else leave. Yeah, that works too. You could probably do some farm simulator on it. Yo, Budley, welcome in, legends. Hope you're well. I hope you're well. To start on the G29, mate. Great place to start. Find it on Facebook Marketplace for about 100, 150 bucks. I don't know if you know Lead Pencil, but Lead Pencil runs on the G29 or the 923. He's an A plus driver. He's a bloody alien. Yeah, see? It's all about just finding, you know, what's going to work for you in that process. And, you know, I don't know if any of you guys have, actually I should probably put it in a video, but, yeah, my original rig that I ever built was made out of pallets with just an office chair screwed to the base of it. And then the frame I ended up finding, or ended up going to before this one, was just off eBay. It was 200 bucks. Sure, you can buy it now with like a TV stand and a seat and everything if you really want to spend about 600 bucks. But yeah, you don't need to go out there and spend millions on a rig. So I tell everybody that wants to get into it, just look on Facebook Marketplace. Unless you've been actually racing on a controller for 5-6 years, then you've been very... Oh, no. Don't know how I saved that. Code brown. Unless you're dedicating yourself on controller, you know, every week, I just don't think there's a need to go out and spend, you know, 2-3 grand on a rig. And like I know that, you know, even with what I've got, it works. It's good for what, you know, what I do. I'm consistent with it, and that's the only reason why I upgraded to the Fanatec and the frame. And it's definitely one of those things. If you're committing yourself to it, you know, on controller 3-4 times a week for 2-3 hours, that how I look at that, that's you going, yep, I'm good to get into a rig. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like it doesn't really take too much to end up with a good setup. Like my main monitor that I have, it's a big 40-inch monitor. The only reason why I don't actually, yeah, they're similar to the Kmart ones. What do we got? One more, not one more. That's the question. No, we won't. Yeah, Bunnings. It's on their marketplace. Is the issue. But yeah, if you're sitting there with the time, we'll do this. We'll do this 4-star, and then we'll get into the chit chat. What do we got? Don't even need whatever this is. Yeah, okay. I see that. But yeah, how I look at it, how I rationalized it for myself originally, going from a wooden frame to the my previous 50mm tube frame was, okay, I'm going to be doing streaming in it, so I'm going to upgrade to it, so I'm going to do that, and then obviously getting into this more and more. Yeah, that was a very poor spin wheel. More and more, obviously I had money in, yeah, that's what I knew what you're talking about, Budley. More and more, and then I had money in crypto that I put money into. They definitely are. I had money in crypto that I put into crypto back 2020, 2021. Daniel, I'm going to say my last 10 out of the 10, I've had two parts. So I had brakes, I've had that engine, and then 6 of them have been 10,000 credits. Then that other one, I think, was 1 car. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, going back to this, obviously started on the wood frame that I built myself. Ended up doing a bit more, you know, I'd race on it. Probably wasn't any online racing. It was all offline racing, all that story mode stuff. Probably spend 2 or 3 nights a week just doing 2-3 hours. No, it was really 2 hours. And then I was like, okay, finished up with defense, and was like, okay, what am I going to do? Because I finished up into September, started the channel the channel was already existent, but was like, you know what, January, I'm going to stream. So then upgraded my frame, went to the tube frame that I bought off eBay, and then, yeah, had money in crypto, which, to be fair, I'd stayed even pretty much along the board. The lowest it dropped down to was like $700, and then it went up to like 3,200, and I pulled pretty much 3 grand out of it to buy everything. So really, it wasn't any money I had sitting around. But yeah, I guess my advice for those getting into it: look on Facebook Marketplace. There's always something on there. If there's not something on there, there's something there the next day, and that's, I think, the thing in all of it. I sit on Facebook Marketplace quite a lot. Obviously, Brisbane's a lot different to Central Coast and whatnot, but at the same time, there's stuff always there, and there's, you can sit on Google, go through, And that's unfortunately it is becoming more mainstream, which means there's more people streaming it, which is okay. I definitely know in the last 12 months of me doing this, there's been probably, I'm going to say there's probably been a good 50 to 60 people that I've seen jump on this, and they start off going, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. And then once they get into a bit of a routine and a rhythm, and I always say the same thing to people, you got to set yourself a schedule. Even if it's 2 days a week, if you did Tuesday, Thursday, you're good. And I say it all the time. You set yourself a schedule. If it's 2 hours, you can give. It's 2 hours, great. But yeah, it's definitely you've definitely got to sit there and you've got to rationalize spending the money on the rigs and all those other things. And I think that's the biggest thing, is trying to work out, okay, I'm going to spend $500 on a rig, wheel and pedals. How much time am I going to get out of this? How much time I'm going to sit in the rig to find that well worth it? And even, everybody's situation is different, but I obviously always talk about my experience, because I know what it's like. The amount of hours I've had in this chair, even with the old rig, is ridiculous. Let's have a quick look before we so if we go home and we look at how much time I've spent on this game. Let me just get rid of that. I need to get rid of that as well. But as you can sort of see there, I've spent 2,700 hours on this game. Probably, you could say probably racing time. Let's actually have a look in here actually. So going off all of this, I've done proper play time has been well over 1,000 hours. And obviously those 2,700, so 1,700 hours is doing career mode stuff, doing liveries and everything else. But it's definitely one of those things, as you get more and more routined with racing, you'll eventually go, yep, okay, I don't want to be on controller anymore. I want to be just on a basic setup. And that's all it has to be, is just a basic setup. It doesn't need to be something that is, brand new out of the box. If it's got a couple of scratches on it, rattle can black. Yeah, and that's the thing, Budley. You get a rig for your own thing. You guys know what I'm like. There's some weeks where I just want to just pack it all up and call it quits. And if I sold all of this, I know I'd probably get maybe $1,000 for it. Even though it's like a $3,000 setup. But it's all about you as yourself enjoying life. And I think that's the biggest thing, is going out and enjoying life, because at the end of the day, you can't take your money with you when you're dead. It just gets given to the next person. So if you want to go spend $500 on a wheel, pedals, and a rig, or make a rig, go for it. But that's the thing too, Daniel. I know that you probably just jump on, you do some qualies, spend half an hour doing qualifying, and then you call it a day. There's nothing else for you in that, because I don't think I've heard you make comment about doing any races. But I also feel too, if you were to get yourself a basic rig, you would probably find yourself probably doing a bit more within Gran Turismo, and that's okay. And that's the thing too, Budley. Streaming, most people think streaming, I've got to sit there with my face in a camera. No, you don't. As long as you've got one of these, as long as you've got a microphone and you can respond to people, you don't even need to show your face. There's been thousands of streamers that have made, and that's the thing. $1,000, $500 is more than enough. If you're willing to, because I know actually to really break it down, when I did my wooden frame, to cost the circular saw, the screws, because I used real heavy duty like decking screws, plus circular saw, the screws, plus the seat, plus all the pallets, the time in pallets. I think to make the wooden frame, including the office chair I bought, it set me back $160 because the pallets were free, because Bunnings gives out pallets for free. Obviously, out of all of them, and that's it too, Budley. We come in, we see the majestic face pubes, and you interact, which is good, and you've got VR, and there's not a lot of people that I can sit and actually watch, even though I've made comment to you about your thumbnails. There's not a lot of VR streamers I can sit there, watch, and enjoy. You're one of those ones that I can sit, that does VR and actually enjoy, because you don't sit there and you just in VR the whole time. You actually come out of it, and then you go, okay, cool. You interact, and then you get back into VR while there's a race, which is great. A lot of VR drivers go, all right, into the next one, off they go, and they don't really, and they just have talk to text in their ears. But yeah, how I look at it, Daniel, is if you're spending 6 hours a week on Gran Turismo, treat yourself, mate. Treat yourself, get yourself a rig, sit on Facebook Marketplace. If you don't have Facebook Marketplace and the wife has Facebook Marketplace, jump on her Facebook, have a look. If you don't have that and you got kids, get the kids to have a look for you. Say, hey, look, Father's Day's coming up, or my birthday's coming up. I'd really like this. Yeah, but do you sit here? Do you sit here? I'm gonna ask this, Lounsey. Do you sit here to look at my face, or do you usually sit and watch, or do you usually sit and watch the gameplay? Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, I reckon, let's open up Facebook here. I'm out of sleep mode for a minute. Let's jump onto Facebook here. If I go sim racing, let's have a look. I know there was one on here the other day. Okay, so this guy is selling a Logitech G29 with a frame and a seat, fully adjustable racing sim. So it's actually down the road from me. Actually, can I open it up? Yeah, open it up. So he's selling this. So it's frame, seat, shifter, pedals, wheel, G29. Obviously, as basic as they come. That's $400. $400 for that, which is not too bad. And then the thing that I find funny is people who buy a T598 and then sell it for $300. There's obviously issues with them. I think this is just the frame, isn't it? Yeah, it is just the frame. And then there's someone selling, was it the Thrustmaster T300, which comes with its original box, plus the play seat, like that, leather play seat. They want $400 for that. There's definitely different ways to go about building your rigs, and I find even if you have a mate that's a good welder that can weld you something up as well for a card and a beer, There's so many different ways to, you know, skin a cat, as they say. Like, sure, what I've shown you is here in Brisbane, but like even this, like you got the Thrustmaster. I know it's a crappy one, but it's for Xbox. But yeah, there's definitely many different ways to look at getting frames. Well, here's another one, another weird one with the G29 shifter pedals. He wants $500 for it. Aussie Pug, welcome in, legend. You just sold your entire setup for $350. Kiwi Dad's no longer a racer. Just take photos of your toes, mate. You don't even need a sugar mama. Just photo. I'm sure someone would enjoy looking at your toes. All right, Sonny. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. But yeah, there's definitely many different ways to get into rigs without having to many different ways to get into a rig without having to spend too much. So what are you going to do now, Kiwi Dad? You're not racing anymore? You done? Won't see you on the Oh, let's go, Budley. Let's go, mate. Happens, doesn't it, Kiwi Dad? Aussie Pug, sorry. I do need to... Where the bloody hell did this come from? I do need to get rid of that. Ingayaya? Who's Ingayaya? Yeah, definitely get into people's discords too, Budley, and push your stuff out. I think Kiwi Dad's called it a day. He found the light in regards to his PGA tour, mate. That's what's happened. Oh, I was like, who's Inga Yaya? Inga is your sister. Nice. Well, enjoy that, mate. Enjoy that. But anyway, I'm going to call it a night. It's now just gone past 11 o'clock, and obviously chit-chatting about Dan getting himself into a rig has been fun. So you sold everything waiting on a rig to arrive, probably stuck in Hamas. You guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. But yeah, I do thank you all for tuning in for tonight. 35 likes, 17 concurrent. We've gained, I think it was 6 subs, which is, we're getting there, almost at the 800. So we've got another 38 to go until we're at 800. Almost at the 1,000, almost. But I'm also looking at potentially just booking. Well, it's good if she's into the racing. I'm actually thinking about booking a date of just doing the 24 hours of Nürburgring. which will be an interesting one. So yeah, I'm going to speak to with the wife over the next couple of weeks. Probably book it in for the end of maybe next month. Do a 24-hour. It'll be a Thursday to a Friday, and then means I'll crash out, and then I'll probably take the week off afterwards. So yeah, there's a couple of ideas in regards to it all. So yeah, that's probably how I'm looking at it, is doing the 24-hour Nürburgring, booking that, but it'll be like at a 10-week mark, not a 12-week mark, and then taking a week off. It'll be 10-week, do the Nürburgring, then go from there. But yeah, that's my thought process, because how it's sort of looking is I'd rather get the 24-hour out the way. As nice as it would be at the 1000. Obviously, don't know when we're going to hit that. But yeah, we'll get a video out tomorrow in regards to this week's races, and then we will go from there. So yeah, thank you very much all for tuning in. Until next time, wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, have a good day, have a good night. Kiwi dads, it's Tuesday for you, so good morning to you. And until next time, which will be Wednesday, take care and peace.
Yeah. 14 time. Helmets off. Race damage in the side. Lights dim. You were right here, right in every turn we battle. Thank you for watching me go blazing. Hit that subscribe. Keep the engine blazing. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you legends again next time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One final lap before we sign out. Oh yeah, yeah. Drop a little comment. See you again, I will miss you. Thank you for watching me go racing. Hit that subscribe. Keep the engine blazing. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you next time. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you again next time. Let's ride. Oh yeah.
Bye, have a great time.